to separate the men from the bars, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. Best can't allow my intro. Word your blood, daddy. This time is for taking. Time steady ticking. Food supply getting lower and these diapers getting expensive.
What up? It's your boy E with Boxing Profits, bringing that toe-to-toe value that's undisputed in this industry. Breaking news: the current Unify 147 champion, Errol Spence Jr., has finally come out and he has officially refuted the false reports of him demanding 70-30 or 80-20 for that mega showdown at some point in time in the near future. Now, I'm not going to get into this fantasy matchup, man, it's because I've already let Terence Crawford have it from several different angles, okay? We all know that Terence Crawford is full of shit with his stance on making the fight between he and Errol Spence at 50-50, okay? Like, come on, bro. This doesn't even make any sense, okay? So I'm not going into all of the details about Terence Crawford because I have literally at least 40 or 50 videos going in on Terence Crawford about that bullshit. But of course, you know, Errol Spence Jr. being a man and a true champion that he is, he's not even going to allow that false report to circle around the internet. So this is something that's very interesting. It's because, you know, Errol Spence Jr. is supposedly taking on Yordenis Ugas, that they agreed online for a fight. And know that Errol Spence came out. Hold on, let's see if we can find that tweet. Right, Errol Spence came out and you know, let it be known that he had basically agreed to fight Yordenis Ugas, who's also the champion in the welterweight division. And just give me a second here, man. All these tweets came in from Eddie Hearn and them talking about that fight. There we go, right there. Errol Spence. Boom. So when we scroll here, right, because Errol Spence, you know, he's been quiet for some time, right? Hold on 1 second, fellas. Nah, I don't think I'm going to be able to find that one. We probably took it down. There it is right there. Errol Spence on January 29th. There you go right there. All you needed was something I want. And you see the hand emojis, the handshake emojis, strap season. So, of course, you know, that indicated from Yordenis Ugas' side of things that, you know, they were willing to have the unification showdown. But, of course, the world wants to see Errol Spence and Terence Crawford settle their differences in the ring at 147. That's just the way it needs to be. That's the fight that I'm looking forward to. That's the fight that all of the fight fans in the world is looking forward to since Texas has lifted their mask. They've kind of, lifted their sanctions and things of that nature. So they had 100% capacity from what I'm being told. I could be wrong. But to my understanding, you know, Texas is wide open. Jerry Jones has even come out and said that, you know, Dallas Cowboys is going to have a full-packed stadium, right, for their upcoming season. And everything that's going down in Texas, man, it's a lot of good news and stuff like that, as far as, you know, the stances they're taking against everything that's going on. But, you know, Errol Spence, man, if they could secure that fight in Dallas, Texas, of course, you know, the entire world would be focused in on trying to go to that fight. So, you know, I'm excited to see how these things matures because Errol Spence, man, you know, he's the truth. I mean, what else can you say? You know, either way he goes, whether Yordenis Ugas or Terence Crawford, it's a major fight. But I think where Errol Spence is getting at with this tweet is he's just refuting and putting a lot of that garbage to rest.